thanks for joining me as we take a look at the forecast for the last weekend in August 27th through the 29th. And if you've been getting tired of the very high heat and humidity we've had over these last few days, some good news for you today. Friday is the last day of that. As we get into Saturday and Sunday, we will get cooler and actually a really nice weekend basically on tap. Small chance of a shower or thunderstorm later in the day tomorrow, and then maybe just a quick shower to start the day on Sunday, but most of us won't even see those. Basically a nice weekend on tap for us. So what's going on in terms of the synoptic setup for us? What we have here today, we still have this high pressure system here located just offshore, kind of a Bermuda high, although a little west of Bermuda, but basically pumping hot and humid air across the east coast, up across the northeast. But this is getting short-lived because tomorrow this upper level low is going to sort of start to develop, and also this high pressure system is to our north is going to start to influence our weather. And we're not going to get a northerly flow, so we're not going to get cool, crisp Canadian air. It's not going to feel like fall or anything like that tomorrow and Sunday. But what we will do is we'll shift our wind direction more to an easterly direction off the ocean, and that flow will still keep us relatively warm, pretty seasonable actually temperature-wise, but it will cool off those temperatures. We won't see any 90s, certainly not even 80s for Saturday and Sunday. It'll be 70s and still not dry air, but just a significantly less humid still. So a much nicer air mass for us on tap. If you think it's been hot, here's your temperature anomaly map for temperature. Yeah, sorry. This is your temperature anomaly map. And you can see here over the northeast, we've been quite warm. Actually, if you look closely at the map, basically New England right now is basically warmer than above average-wise, warmer than anywhere else in the country. This doesn't mean actually warmer here, just above average-wise, except for here in eastern Nebraska as well, where the heat is still on across the central plains as well. But like I said, that is going to dissipate some, and as we take a look at the forecast, we can see how that's going to happen. So today we're up in the mid-80s again, maybe even upper 80s, certainly if you're in any of the valley locations. If you're down in Manchester, if you're over in Springfield, Bennington, Brattleboro, those areas will certainly see upper 80s, close to 90, mid to even some upper 80s in the higher locations. Mountaintops probably just lower 80s. Humidity will still be high, dew points in the 60s to near 70 this afternoon. We don't really start to knock this down until overnight tonight. Tomorrow morning, though, you'll wake up and you'll notice it's significantly cooler tomorrow morning than it was this morning, and then it has been the last few days, as we'll be in the low 60s tomorrow. And then throughout the day, you'll notice it does not get nearly as warm. Around mid 70s tomorrow. A few more clouds as we do get a bit of a frontal boundary, just kind of wind shift boundary heading over our direction, and that could touch off a thunderstorm later in the day. I think it'll be after 5 p.m. on Saturday, and I think just a few of us will see that. Most towns won't see anything, but but a few towns will see just a quick pop-up thunderstorm or a shower. So just be aware of that if you're doing anything outside on Saturday. Sunday could still have a brief sprinkle early in the morning with that wind shift boundary. And then things start to get more and more sunny as we head throughout the day, and we actually finish with a really nice afternoon. Temperatures in the upper 70s. It'll be a bit warm. Actually, that's even still a little bit above average probably for this time of year as we start to head more towards fall type conditions. But that's definitely not nearly as warm as it has been, and the humidity levels will be down. And next week, beginning of the week, looks to be kind of similar to the weekend before we head towards a cool down, maybe in a bit more of a fall feel towards the end of next week and the next weekend, so into Labor Day weekend. So, but basically nice weather going forward. Sorry, let me take a quick look at those outdoor activities. So today, last really warm day of the slightest stretch. You get a chance to get to the beach or do something else. Do something in a cool spot. Today would be the day. Be careful. If you're outside doing activities, make sure you're hydrating big time today. Tomorrow, keep an eye for the sky for thunderstorms in the PM. Again, this is pretty minor threat, but just so you're aware, it could happen. And then on Sunday, a very pleasant day for outdoor activities. So thanks for joining me as we took a look at our weekend forecast. I'll be back on Monday. Now that summer's wrapping up, I'll have much more of an opportunity to get back into a regular schedule. I'll be back Monday with a look at your weekend work week forecast, and I should be back basically on Mondays and Fridays going forward with very few interruptions. If you have questions, always feel free to message me through Facebook or through Instagram Messenger and ask questions, or you can email me as well, whatever you'd like to do. And thanks for my patrons who help support what I do here, and we'll give them a quick shout out here. And like I said, I'll be back on Monday with a look at the work week forecast.